Okay, today we're going to be doing an African thunderstorm, and I'm just going to start. Okay, from the west. So west can symbolize basically colonization. Clouds come hurrying with the wind, turning sharply here and there like a plague of locusts. Okay, so plague of locusts can kind of show us the destructive nature of the storm. Okay. And then it says whirling, tossing up things on its tail like a madman chasing nothing. Okay, so like a madman, they're a bit unpredictable. So it's kind of like the storm as well. The storm's a bit unpredictable. You don't really know what's going to happen. It is an African thunderstorm after all, and we know how African thunderstorms are. They can be quite, they've got wind, they rain, lightning and thunder. I mean, that's an African thunderstorm. They can be quite unpredictable. You don't know when they're going to happen. They kind of just come about. Okay. Pregnant clouds. Now, the clouds have been personified because obviously clouds can't be pregnant. And then it says here, rides stately on its back, gathering to perch on hills like dark, sinister wings. Okay, so the pregnant clouds ride on the wind's back. Okay, and then it says gathering to perch on its heels like dark, sinister wings. So dark, sinister wings kind of shows that it's kind of like a sinister storm. You know, the wind is like not being compared to something very good. The wind whistles by and the trees bend to let it pass. Okay, so whistles by obviously onomatopoeia as well as personification because one can't whistle. Okay. In the village, screams of delighted children toss and turn in the din of whirling wind. Women, babies clinging on their backs, dart about in and out madly. The wind whistles by whilst trees bend to let it pass. Clothes wave like tattered flags flying off to expose dangling breasts. Okay, to expose dangling breasts. The women are quite vulnerable. Okay. As jagged, blinding flashes rumble, tremble, and crack. Okay, so this once again is onomatopoeia. So I'm just gonna do that with all the onomatopoeia so that you know, obviously, which it is. I'll go through more and just put these zigzags underneath. Amidst the smell of fired smoke and the pelting march of the storm. Okay, so march, and also basically the storm is kind of like marching to the village. And it's like they've described it as like a very sinister storm, you know, like the kids are obviously delighted that there's a storm coming around. You know how kids are, they're excited when there's something new. And obviously the women are darting in about madly, which kind of just says that, you know, they know that this isn't a storm to essentially play with. They know that it's going to be quite a destructive storm. So obviously they're trying to get everything done. Okay. And also, like, if you have a look at how rough the wind is, clothes wave like tattered flags flying off. So it's kind of like already the wind, the whole storm isn't there yet. It's just the wind. And yet the wind is so rough. And obviously, I mean, that's why the women are darting around madly, because they know that this is going to be quite a destructive storm. If the wind is already so like, if the wind is so like sinister. Then this whole here with the children and the woman, it's kind of like a contrast between fear and joy, because obviously the women are very fearful of the storm and the children are very joyful, they're excited, that kind of thing. Okay. Then we also have the fact that wind is quite a major theme in this poem. Obviously, because the whole kind of poem works around wind and how obviously it works with a storm. Then we have the thunderstorm, which I already said. It consists of rain, lightning, thunder, and then obviously the wind. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of really a short analysis, to be honest. I don't really have much to say on this poem, but yeah, I hope that helps.